Hello everybody and welcome to the GMS Magazine channel and podcast. I am Paco Garcia, your host, and this is the GMS Academy, the show in which I give you my insights as a writer, a player, a GM and a convention attendee. A little while ago, just seeing a video that the BBC has released about this young child who was diagnosed and indeed lost her hearing quite dramatically and became very profoundly deaf in a very short amount of time, in about a couple of years. And the video goes to describe a little bit her struggle, but most importantly, how with all the resources that she needed given to her, she's managed to actually overcome any impairments that she might have had and actually become a very happy, very productive, very capable person who is doing fantastically well in her studies and who is becoming, just another member of society. And I do find that kind of stories quite inspiring. I'm a softie. And I thought, this could be quite an interesting exercise on empathy. We talk an awful lot about how role-playing games can become a really good conduit for developing empathy, social skills, so on and so forth. But the truth is, we very rarely see people with disabilities playing the game. And by the way, disabilities is a word that I really don't like. Impairment, difficulties, there are many words to describe it, but disabilities, I don't like it. I just don't like it. That's my take. Anyway, we see very few people. I think I have played with one person who had some hearing difficulties in my life. I don't see enough. And I know that there are an awful lot of people under these circumstances. And I'm focusing on deafness because it's a very invisible issue. You have no way of knowing if somebody walking down the street has a hearing problem. But there are a lot of people in this situation and these circumstances. So I wonder, and I have a challenge for everybody, play a character in your D&D game or any other game with a severe impairment, profound deafness, somebody who needs a wheelchair, anything you can think of, a blind person. How would that pan out? And please don't come with, oh no, that would be impossible. You cannot have a blind person delving into a dungeon. Well, why not? We used to say that about blind people or deaf people until not too long ago, that they couldn't come into society because it would be too dangerous for them, or it's just impossible because... No, absolutely not. It's just a matter of taking their needs into account and making sure that they're catered for so they can thrive just like anybody else. So no, let's not, they couldn't go into a dungeon. No. What do they need? How could that character actually go into the dungeon? How could the deaf barbarian actually fight? And what do they need? What does a blind wizard need? What would a paraplegic bard need to actually be able to go out there adventuring just like people go out adventuring every single day in our societies? Let's have a go. Let's actually use role-playing games to truly have an exercise on empathy. And even better, you will get extra points if you actually go out there and find somebody with those issues and talk to them. Find out and invite them to play. See how your group would cope with that and how you would adapt to have that person become an absolutely amazing player. So come on, we hear this all the time. Role-playing games are great for social skills, for empathy, right? Here's a challenge. Let's see how we go about it. Thank you very much indeed for watching. Please leave me your comments down there or anywhere else you see this video and listen to this podcast. And I very truly, genuinely look forward to hearing what you have to say. I will talk to you very soon. Take care.